Okay, before we do the algorithm, let's just make sure we understand what we're doing. So I just want to just go through what the Partb can do. It says you can move in any direction, and it moves in any direction, so it can move up, it can move diagonal to the up to the top right, it can move horizontally, move down diagonally, down. Okay, so you can move in any direction. It's got to be one of these. Now basically there are three moves here. There's a vertical move, there's a diagonal move either way, okay, and then there's a horizontal move. Now the diagonal move either way, that's where the difference between the rank, the two ranks and the two files has got to be exactly the same. So if he's going to move diagonally up here, so this will be 2 across and 2 up. Likewise, this one should be 2 across and 2 up, and this one should be 2 down and 2 across, and this one should be 2 across and 2 down. Okay, so it's got to move like that, and it's really important that you understand that. And what we're going to do is we're going to write an algorithm based around that. So let's do that. Okay, I'll just get rid of this. Right, so I'm just going to write an outline for the algorithm, and basically my algorithm is it's got to check some things. So I've got to check for a vertical move, for a horizontal move, or for a diagonal move. Okay, so there's three things I want to do. So check for a vertical move, and I want to check for a horizontal move, and I also want to check for a diagonal move. Okay, now if I've got one, then I'm not going to do these one after the other. I'm going to use some if statements to do that. Okay, so let's set the check Partb move is legal to true. To true. Oops. Okay, so I'm going to set that to true to start with, and basically I need to find a reason for turning it off. So I'm going to check for a vertical move. Now, how do I check for a vertical move? Now, we said that if the start rank, or if the file is the same. Okay, so if the start file is equal to the finish file, then I'm not moving out of the column. I'm in the same column. So that would be my checking for a vertical move. Okay, so if I do that, I'll do some more checking there and check that it's an okay vertical move. If it's not okay, then I want to check for a horizontal move. Okay, I'm not going to check for a horizontal move anyway. I only want to check it if it's not a vertical move. So check for, so again, this time it will be start rank equals finish rank. Okay, that means they're on the same row. Okay, so then I'm going to do something. Okay, there. And again, likewise, else, if that's not there, if that's not true, then I'm going to check for a diagonal move. So if, now how do I know if it's a diagonal move? Now remember, I said it's got to be 2, 2, 3, 3. It's got to be something like that. So we need to have some way of stating that. So the way I'm going to state that is if the difference between let's put start rank and finish rank is the same as the difference between start file and finish file. Okay, let's just tidy that up. Is the same as, okay, I'll just put equals there. equals the difference between the start file and the finished file. Okay, let's tidy this up. Okay, so if the difference between the two, between the ranks and the files is the same, then it must be diagonal. Okay, so that means it's a proper diagonal move. So again, I'll do some things there. If it's not a diagonal move either, then it's an illegal move. Okay, so I'm going to have here set check cache up to move is legal to false, and then I'll end if, and I've got another end if there, and I've got another end if there. Okay, so there's my basic algorithm. Okay, just remember that it's got all of these things here. It's got the outline. I haven't filled much of it in yet, but I've worked out what I need to do as an outline.